Morning, y'all. Wade here, and I want to welcome you back to another episode coming from the Classic Diecast Garage. So today is so I usually do old stuff. Well, some of this is older stuff, but it's a little different than what I usually do. So let's get started. So my oldest son and I have been going to Barrett-Jackson here in Scottsdale for probably just over 15 years. He takes me there on my birthday because my birthday is around the 16th of January, and that's when the Barrett-Jackson in Scottsdale show is. So we've been going there for quite a while. And for the first few years, I never realized that they had green light, and they had green light chases at Barrett-Jackson. And so this starts around 2017 that we started actually, and it's part of it's really fun now because it's part of the whole experience for us. Is we go to the Barrett-Jackson booths, and we look at all the green light die casts, and we're looking for green machines there. So this one starts off in 2017 and goes all the way up through 2024. There are some years we didn't find anything. And also what Barrett-Jackson does is some of the cars, they actually roll over to the next year. So, you may go in there in 2020, then 21 you go and they're the cars from 2020, but they're put out in the 2021. So I'm not sure I have years on these, but some of them may be a little bit off. But so this one, and I'll show you the little label here. So this was one of the first ones that we found in 2017. It's a what is that? 66 Mustang, I think. Green machine. And so you can tell it is from the Barrett-Jackson auction because it has the Barrett-Jackson sticker and price on there. Now at $15 a piece, sometimes I don't buy all of them because I may not like the casting. Some of them I've bought because I knew there was people out there that wanted them, so I bought them and ended up trading them off for other things and stuff. But these ones I'm showing you are all ones that I'm keeping in my collection. So it was a really nice Mustang find. 2017, you got this 70 Chevelle green machine. I'm just going to show you these so you know these guys are actually from Barrett-Jackson. So then we get to more like 2021. So a nice 69 Camaro green machine. There's the label on there. I just got a handful of these things. So here's another one, nice 70 Plymouth Roadrunner. Really looks kind of cool, black with the green wheels on it. There's the sticker again. Just the only reason I'm showing you a sticker is so you know it actually came from Barrett-Jackson. So here's a 2021 Ford Bronco. There's that real quick. I found a lot of Broncos actually while I was there, which is cool because I love the Broncos. I love the older ones more, but I love some of the newer ones too. So here's another Bronco, green with the green wheels on it. There's the sticker. Here is a 2021 Mustang. There's the sticker. I got another Bronco, 2021 Bronco. I only got like 3 more here, so this was a nice find. This wasn't this past year 26, but it was 25. I found 2 Raws actually. So I got the Eleanor '67 Camaro in a raw. There's the sticker there. And then this one was really cool. Same time I found the Mustang, I found this other Bronco, another raw green light. And so the funny thing is, so I found this, and it was at a Hobby Lobby, and it was probably within 2 weeks of finding that at the Barrett-Jackson auction that I found I found his partner the green machine for that same car. So this one was a Hobby Lobby purchase. So that was kind of cool to find the raw Barrett-Jackson, and then a couple weeks find the actual green machine hanging on the peg. So anyway, that's gonna do it for those green machines from Barrett-Jackson. Sorry, I got a bug buzzing around in here. So I got some finds for the last week and a half, 2 weeks. So let's see, we'll do the finds first. So last week, I was lucky enough to hit a case and find the Nissan and the pink Black Widow. So that was definitely a cool find, because I didn't think I would find either one of those. I probably found a Silverado before I would find a Nissan, but I wasn't counting on finding either one of those. Did find this new moving parts Trans Am, and I can't remember if I showed this in my last video or not. It might have, kind of overlapping with the find. So another cool one. And then when the first series of these came out, I actually found one at Hobby Lobby and decided to wait, figure out I'd probably find them at Target for cheaper. And funny thing is, I never found them again. Never found one hanging on the pegs. So last week I happened to stop in at Target, and there was 2 of these. They must put some old cases out hanging on the pegs. So I'm gonna crack this one open. I'm not a big cartoon fan, but I was really digging on this old Ford pickup truck. It's a 68 F100. Really cool little pickup truck. So I might pick up some other color variations of that at some point as they come out. Let's see, more finds. I found these 2 together because they came in the same box from Walmart. One is this Bronco, and then the other one, and I collect both these castings, is the Ford Econoline van, Maui and Sons. It's weird weather out there right now, so I'm getting some really weird reflections off of these things. So happy to have those. Then I found this one, and there's 2 other cars in this series. This is a brand new one that just came out. I'd like to get the 64 Impala and the 56 Chevy, but I was happy to find this too, because I collect these old 41 Willys. So it's a Flash and Diecast series. It's got a really cool logo on the side door, skull, red, white, and blue. So that was a really cool one. Had to pick that one up. Let's see, and some other, I've actually gotten lucky this past week and a half or 2 weeks or so on finding some chase pieces. So happened to find this one at a Target, and I've been collecting this driver series green machine, or sorry, M2 chases. Some of them I've been finding at the local shows, and they're not really big sellers, so I've made some good deals on these, and I've actually found some in the stores. So then at Hobby Lobby last week, I found this green machine, this Haku, and I do collect this car. So I thought, I picked this up. If I decide not to, I could always probably trade it off, but for right now, it's staying in the collection. So it's got that crazy green iridescent paint on it. And it's got the green tires on it with a regular base. And then the last one, I was lucky enough, I went out Friday. So my wife and I Friday, my wife took the day off, and I've been wanting to go down to the new Buc-ee's down here in Goodyear. And but I've been waiting for a while because it's, you know, it's still new, tons of people and stuff. And we got down there, and it's still new and tons of people and stuff. But it was pretty cool to go look through there. It's just crazy. It's huge. I think they have like 120 gas pumps down there. It's just like probably quarter mile worth of gas pumps. But they have some like outdoor stuff. They got Buc-ee stuff, but they have a Texas barbecue place in the store. They got like a candy store that makes candy while you're there. They got an ice cream shop. It's just all kinds of interesting stuff there. So it's probably a one and done for us. But it was kind of cool to go down there and check it out. Oh, and by the way, if you do get down there, try the brisket. We had a brisket sandwich, and the brisket is really, really good. So anyway, getting back to the Diecast. So there's a couple Hobby Lobbies way out there. So I decided to stop in and didn't find anything at the first one. But I did happen to run into this one at the second Hobby Lobby that way. They must have just put this case out. So it's the Chase from the Fast and Furious. It's the next one, the Charger. So I have the first three. So somehow I'm gonna probably try to go after that fourth one once it gets out, released out in the stores and stuff. So we got a couple of purchases. This was a marketplace purchase. I found the regular one at the store, and this guy had this, and he was selling it for 15 bucks. So it's a Chase, the Econoline Chase version. So I'm caught up on all the Econolines again. For now, we'll see what happens. So that'll go into that collection. Local show. I used to have a car that was almost identical to this. It was more white, but it was white with a black vinyl top. It's a 67 Mustang I had when I was just out of high school. Wish I still had that car, but anyway, I'm going to crack this one open. We can take a look around it. In fact, you know what? Let's do that right now, real quick. Unfortunately, that car was a magnet for accidents. I was in a Jack-in-the-Box drive-through, and some gal wasn't paying attention. She rear-ended it, and then some guy backed into it and stuff, and so it was like, yeah, maybe it's time to get rid of this and get something else. So anyway, glad to have this. This is cheap. I've been watching it on eBay. It's usually 15, 20 bucks. I got this from the local vendor for actually $8. So there's that little Mustang. Same thing, it was white with a black vinyl top. This is kind of off-white, but nice to have something similar to what I had when I was a youngster in high school. And then last one, this is an eBay purchase. This was crazy. So I was looking at Hot August Nights for some older cars that I'm trying to get in my collection, and came across this one. So the auction was for $1.97, and it was like $5. So I got this for $1.97. Now the card's kind of wacky, but I have all these loose anyway, so I'm going to crack this open. But from Hot August Nights 2001, it's a White Lightning 41 Willys. $1.97, guys. Can't believe that I got that for $1.97. So I'm gonna crack this up real quick, and we'll take a look at this White Lightning. Sometimes it's cool to crack open chases. You know, just depending. A lot of times I like to keep them on card because the card art's cool, and you know, just the whole thing of it being a chase and stuff. So let me get this. So it comes Johnny Lightning always came with these little pogs, or not always, but a lot of times had these little pogs in them. They're cardboard. So that's, there we go. I never did. Someday I'd like to get up, maybe take the camper up to Reno and go to Hot August Nights and check it out. I've always wanted to see that. There's some really great cars up there. There's a lot of cars for sale up there at the time. So anyway, here's the White Lightning. I believe it says White Lightning on the wheels, but I don't have my glasses on, so I can't tell. So this will be going into my Johnny Lightning 41 Willys tagged on there. So that's gonna about do it for this week, guys. Thank you as always for tuning in. I want to welcome some new subscribers, and also welcome anybody just coming in for the first time and watching the videos. I appreciate you stopping by. So as always, guys, may the Lord be with you. May he watch over you and your families. May you have some luck out there finding stuff that you're looking for in the stores. And vaya con Dios.